Hi, I'm Becca, and this is my husband, Gabe.
That's me.
Welcome to the podcast celebrating Jack Russell Terrier dogs.
And all the joys of companionship with canines of every kind.
Each week, we'll explore all the heartfelt, humbling, and hilarious stories that only dog parents can truly relate to. We're Jack Russell parents. Hi there, puppy parents.
How you doing?
We're thrilled that you have taken time out of your schedule to join us today. We've been on quite a journey with you all over the past year.
We've laughed, we've cried.
We've learned.
We found dog hairs on every possible surface, every step of the way.
Oh, that's not hair. It's Jack Russell glitter.
Of course it is.
Or perhaps it's confetti, because this is episode 101 of the Jack Russell Parents Podcast.
101? That's a magical number in the dog world.
It is, for Dalmatians, JRTs, and puppies of every kind. And we figured episode 101 would be a great time to take a pause, step back, and regain some margin for a little while.
We're going on hiatus like all your favorite TV shows do.
Yes, and you know, it feels bittersweet. We're going to miss chatting with you every week about humankind's best friends. But we need to take a breath.
You know how after a dog plays super hard in the sun and they're panting so hard, you're like, dang, how long is that tongue?
Yeah.
That's us right now.
Oh, pretty much.
The tops of my shoes are really clean.
We're tired, can you tell? That joke about soaps. We've actually been tired, I think, for about a year now.
It's been hard not being able to get ahead. I'm editing deep into the night on a school night and having to wake up, go to work. It's a lot.
Yeah. And now we'll be taking the spring and summer off to enjoy life with our pup because, I mean, hey, why make a podcast about how we love our life with Carson if we don't actually get to spend any time with him, right?
For realsies.
But before we say see you later, we have a great game that we want to play with you. Would You Rather Jack Russell Terrier Edition. Most people have heard of this before, but for those of you who haven't, Would You Rather is a conversation game where you are given an imaginary dilemma, and you have to choose between two often ridiculous situations.
For example, would you rather have an elephant the size of a hamster or a hamster the size of an elephant?
Exactly. And I would love a little baby elephant the size of a hamster.
I think a giant hamster would be awesome, but
terrifying.
You couldn't hide him anywhere.
He would eat you.
Or stuff you in his cheek for later.
Oh, that's how it's done, folks.
Okay. All right, I get it.
So here we go. Would you rather Jack Russell Terrier Edition?
Becca, on the theme of resizing beloved creatures, would you rather have a JRT the size of a teacup dog, like it can fit in your purse, or a JRT the size of a mastiff, like the dog from The Sandlot?
Oh, gosh. I think I'd want him to fit in my purse. They're so cute when they're itty-bitty.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's the only way a JRT can get cuter is when they're little itty-bitty.
Just little, yeah. Oh, my gosh. So adorable. And think about him as a size of a mastiff.
He'd be dragging us around like the Iditarod.
We'd be his chew toys. So, Gabe, would you rather JRTs have a squeaky bark or a booming ruff?
I think it would be hilarious, at least for a little while, if he had that little squeaky bark. It'd be like an extra one of his toys going off all the time.
Yeah.
But I do love the fact that he's a small dog with a big, intimidating bark, especially when y'all are home without me.
Yeah, he's about 90% of the way to a booming ruff anyway, with that little barrel chest of his. So it's not much of a difference.
No.
Yeah.
He does not sound like a tiny dog when he's going crazy on the other side of the door.
No.
So, I think it's your turn.
Oh, oops. Next, would you rather jerts be hairless or have 5 times the shedding power?
I can't do hairless animals, even Jack Russells. No.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you there. Now, have you ever seen a hairless guinea pig?
Like, that's the one exception.
They're called skinny pigs. Somebody showed me a picture of their pet skinny pig one time and about died. It's actually quite cute hairless.
You have to look it up.
Google skinny pig, y'all. It's really funny.
Okay, now would you, Becca, rather Carson be so clingy that you couldn't work from home anymore or have nocturnal zoomies like a crazy cat?
I really love working from home. Like, I'm so afraid of losing that privilege. I think I might rather him run around in the middle of the night like a maniac because I could take a nap on my lunch break. I'd be okay.
Okay, the last question. Would you rather our beloved JRT be able to do household chores or become a movie star making us millions, but we'd have to live in Hollywood?
I think I'd like him to do some dishes.
Okay.
No offense to Hollywood. I mean, but that traffic there,
Yeah.
you go 2 feet in an hour. It's really frustrating. So,
And he could have the ability to do chores, but would he actually do them? I don't know. That's a whole nother question.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that caveat. He's able, but not willing. Well, I mean, you're the expert in the realm of being able but not willing to do something. So I don't know.
That mumbled insult was devastating. I'm devastated right now.
Are. Well, that's it, folks. Would you rather Jack Russell Terrier Edition? That was fun.
Yeah.
We'll have to play that game again sometime. That does it for this season. Jack Russell and puppy parents of every kind. We'll miss chatting with you every week, but we'll see you around the interwebs. We miss you already. Did you enjoy this episode? Did you learn from the content? Or did you just have a good, relatable laugh? Well, now what? It's time to subscribe, follow, keep listening, and give a positive review on the Apple Podcast app. Then share the podcast with other puppy parents. This will allow us to connect you and your friends with fun, dog-loving content week after week. Until next time, this is Becca and Gabe, the Jack Russell parents.
Say bye, Carson.
We'd love to connect with you online at jackrussellparents.com or on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at JRT Podcasts. That's at JRT for Jack Russell Terrier Podcast.
The Jack Russell Parents Podcast is produced by Earball Audio.
Jack Russell Parents is brought to you in part by Super Chewer. From the makers of BarkBox, Super Chewer is a themed monthly delivery of toys and treats made especially for dogs who play harder and demand a challenge. Simply go to jackrussellparents.com and click the Super Chewer link to enjoy their great offers while also supporting our podcast.